Hello and welcome to the show. We are here on GTA 5 today with some more racing, or well, tumbling off of the side of the map. I'd spotted an opportunity to push a danger man off the map, and then everybody saw a similar opportunity and everyone pushed everybody off the map. So there we go. Why is Liam on their side? I had little to do with that. No, longbow! Doing demo derby shenanigans to start with. You know what? If I stay here, I will be ghosty mode and nobody can push me off the map. Yes, this is a good plan. I like this plan. Hold on. Who is going? Is that Liam? Is Liam running away at the front? Oh, Liam is pointing backwards at the front. Does that deserve a takeout? I think it does. I feel like we might be the first to the scene of the crime. In fact, all we've done is put Liam the right way. We are the worst at taking cars out. We've literally just helped Liam. Oh, I forgot about the Penumbra. So this is the Penumbra FF. Relatively new addition to the game. Actually a really nice driving car. Forgot the slipstream trails of these cars are balked and unsurprisingly not been fixed. They just come off the centre of the car. It's like, I don't know. It's not quite right, but it still has the same effect. It just looks glitchy. I don't know whether it actually changes. I don't know whether that matters where you have to position your car to get a slipstream. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, okay, didn't know that was there. The car's got good brakes. Jeez. I saw that quite late, and we have got away with it. We slipped down to 5th place, but we're still in the lead group. That's fine. We've got a good run up here, actually. We may well take the lead if we get this right. Glisker ends up giving you a little bit of it, or Glisker ends up kind of cutting off the line that Ewan was going for to make that pass work, which does definitely give me the lead of the race. Where are we? Oh, it's a fiddly end to the lap here. Don't hit the fruit stalls. Why would you be selling fruit on the inside corner? It's a dangerous place. I would not want to be working that stand. I feel like anything goes wrong, yeah, you have a bad time. There's another one over there as well. Sure, Lado, what were you thinking? This is a Lado circuit. I hope there is an explanation. So maybe there is a story behind the fruit stands. We got a little bit of assistance. Ooh, so it's not a very big run to the finish line. So that's going to be important to get out of that final corner first. Glisker's going for the Lightning McQueen approach or Herbie approach. Ooh, okay. There's a gap you can fall in on the inside there. Didn't realise that. I may have pinned Liam a little bit low down, not realising that there was a gap that you can fall in. That's something to be aware of. For, well, both cars on the outside of somebody, and if you're driving, don't go too low down on that part of the circuit. Okay, we're learning. We're figuring things out. Thankfully, things are being figured out around us and slowing other cars down rather than me. It's always helpful when that occurs, and Angus has found a wall to visit on the outside of that corner. We will carry some speed through all of this. There we go. So this is the horrifically scary. Oh, it's a really fast corner as well if you get it positioned right. It's a fun corner when you know where you're going. I've always been a fan of corners that are kind of close to flat out but not quite flat out, and that's that style of turn, the big, I say the risk versus reward ones, like the chicanes at New York on the old Forza games, that style of corner. And yeah, that is along those lines. You wants to go to the outside, that's brave. Through there, I'm slow on the mid part through that corner. We'll probably keep the lead though. We'll bounce across the curbs a little bit through there. That's a twisty little section. Difficult to overtake at that part, and now Ewan's probably going to get a slipstream run. I'm actually going to look around the outside. Okay, so this will be interesting to test. I kind of want to test this as a sort of run to the finish line. Oh, you can okay, so we saw from Liam in the first lap, if you're out in front, you can hold on and take the win, but you can also slipstream pass. So it's really going to depend on who's around and where you're positioned and everything, whether you're going to be able to get that draft to the line. Okay, we will have to see how all of that goes. I get a bit of a oversteer moment through all of that. Ewan is looking around, not going to be able to find a way past again through this section here. This is just sort of follow the lead. You can be right behind them, but overtaking is going to be difficult. And then we're flat through here, I would imagine. Yeah, we are. Ewan is going to play it brave with the wall. Is Ewan want to have a dive up the inside? We're going to have a little lift in the end. It needed maybe a little bit bigger lift that time around. Yeah, we were on the slightly awkward line and trying to force that one to just going to end up with a crash. Go on. These cars can push. Look, this time around, we pushed you up the hill, we pushed you away from Impega, and I didn't fire you off the map. Okay? Oh, hello, Impega. Impega is back with us there. See, I was expecting Impega to slipstream to the side of us. That's why I pushed you in rather than moved across, because I thought the white car was going to be there, and Impega just didn't get the drive. I guess either the bump draft was very effective, or I don't know how we ended up getting such a good run up that hill, but it worked, and we didn't spear the car off the track. The Penumbra is actually a pretty good race vehicle in this game. We've once again got that great run off the final corner. This time around, though, I think Ewan would hold on to it, so yeah, it's going to be an interesting run to the finish line. I mean, first things first, you've got to stay with the lead group. You've got to be in the right place. You're not going to be able to come from like 8th in the pack to win here. You're just not going to have the time. It's not a long enough straight. You can curb boost a little bit to get some speed, but it's never going to be enough from further back. Someone up ahead will do it, basically. So yeah, you're going to want to be in the top 4. There's been a little bit of a crash further back. There are now 4 cars for the lead. Chris has joined this little group. We are going to once again take the lead through this twisty section. Ewan's car is still looking around all over the place. Impega might have a try to the inside here. Yep, let's go 3 wide on the sketchy downhill section. This is always going to end well. Who has got... Oh. Okay. We absolutely served Impega. Oh, Impega has fallen off the map. That is the dangers of going too wide. That is why the car on the outside should... yeah, you don't really want to be on the outside of that one. I mean... It was the smallest of contacts as well. That's the difference with... that's the thing with that. That was a really, really small contact went on. Now, we're not going to have time. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Impega was slightly ahead of me going in towards that, which is why I lifted. I just carried so much more speed through the corner. We actually got through the difficult part of the corner, just the secondary part of it. I was just carrying way more speed through there, and yeah, once you end up in the door, apparently these cars like to fall over. Well, Impega, we've got some work to do on this final lap. We might be able to catch up. We may not. We shall see. There'll be uber curb boosting and a lot of teamwork with the slipstream if we're going to do anything here. Come on, Penumbra. Oh, Impega wants to try and get underneath through there. That's brave. It's difficult to make those passes. Quite a lot of this track is actually difficult to overtake on. Down here, if you're close enough, you can probably do it. But it's just not quite a long enough straight to make a pass stick, really. And then this next section here is not really overtaking material. Oh, well, the 3 cars that had been at the front for the majority of the race have had a terrible time at the end of it. Me, Ewan, and Impega have all fallen back. We might end up 9th, 10th, and 11th, having battled for the lead the entire time up until here. God damn, that would be a very fail-racy way to end this, I think. Although, I mean, the lead group is all bunched up. If we get a really big toe up the hill, is there a possibility someone just fell off? Was that Chris I spotted? I mean, it would be... No, Chris is leading the race, so it wasn't Chris. I thought it was a grey car, but I could be wrong in that. Impega's desperately trying to slipstream with me up that hill. It really is just a case of trying to get any little advantage. Because I say the problem is, the annoying bit is we're going to catch back up to the pack just at the end of this. So unless there is a massive accident, which, let's face it, not impossible here with this lot. Angus and Hyper are both understeered wide on the circuit. We've battled back past Impega. Can we get a huge toe? It's not going to be... You know what I said about, you know, if you're in 7th, you're not going to get a big enough toe to the line. Well, that's basically what's going to happen here. We're not going to do it. We're right there with the group. How did we recover to that close to the front? I don't know. That may well be the fastest lap of the race to me at the end there. It was a 31.9. We absolutely flew around that lap. We're like 2 seconds quicker than everybody. Well, second and a bit quicker than Impega, who was pulled around. We pushed and pulled each other around that lap. We were miles quicker. That was slipstream and teamwork right there. Ended up 7th. Yeah, that's actually a really fun, good fun track. Difficult to overtake on. Really difficult to overtake on. But a good fun circuit nevertheless. Of course, what else could we go racing around here other than a van? It's been a while, actually, since we've had the vans go racing. And this one we will inevitably have the cacophony of noise that is clown van racing. It's surprisingly quiet so far. Okay, I can maybe hear some going on. My TV isn't amazingly loud, but Who knows? These should be pretty good for racing. They're not going to be anywhere near as quick, of course, but should be able to race close together. Van racing, we've done a little bit in the past, you know, from time to time on sensible circuits with vans. Is actually pretty good. There's the noise. There's just. Oh dear. Right, let's actually focus maybe on the racing. Can we push our way past someone a little bit, maybe? Oh, we've got oversteer in the van. Apparently you can lose the back end in with these. They will slide about if pushed hard or driven stupidly. A little bit of both, perhaps. Shall we see if we can go too wide down here? This can only end. Nope. Chris has backed out of that one. Oh, make the corner. Do not escape the circuit down there. Someone hit the inside at that section. We'll give somebody a push. Nameplates seem to be iffy at the moment. Can I do some sneaky running on the curbs? Can I get anybody got any slipstream to give? There's some slipstream to give. Thank you. Oh, I shall gladly. It is Impega. We'll try and not murder Impega this time around. We shall gladly use that slipstream, although not going to be anywhere to get passes done. Oh, it was only a little boot, okay? It wasn't a murder this time around, and we give space through the next corner. So, oh, almost took out the fruit stand. I think they somehow survived. I don't think I ever saw anybody crash into them. There might have been crashes further back, but I think they survived the first race, weirdly. It is unlike anything to survive in a FailRace event. Track scenery does not often survive. Somebody went with me to the outside there. Around Gliska. God, that's it. This is going to get the run down there, and Pega's going to follow. It's just a big line of clown vans towards the first corner. Is almost somebody up. Blakey could Team Orange. Not that it's really Team Orange in this one. We get tagged by one van. Another van tries to overtake, although it gets a really bad run off the corner, so it doesn't make it work. Yes, I can do that as well. I can make plenty of noise too. In this, it's like all it takes is one person to start, and then everybody has to join in. It's almost a requirement of racing these. Although if you're busy concentrating on the corners, you probably shouldn't be beeping the horn too much. Sometimes you end up doing it by accident. It's the like frantically sort of flinging the stick about trying to get things to turn, and you end up clicking in the horn button. Done many a time on racing games. I say not quite close enough to do anything. I mean, we might get down the hill here. Maybe. I think this is going to get into the draft. It's not worth it here. Much better to just try and sort it out. Oh, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Oh, we just get away with it. That time we do get away with it better. I realised in time what was happening. Yeah, I think the problem is I wanted to carry more speed on the exit of that corner, and I can do it on my own, but if there's another vehicle there, you've got to be wary of the speed that they're taking, basically, and I just overdrove the corner, drove in too fast, and just can't slow it down until you don't get much wriggle room on that corner, it is safe to say. Oh, the hitboxes on the blimp, I forgot, are not where the blimp actually is. Those of you that may remember, it's quite an old video now, there was a racetrack that was made entirely out of blimps. Yes, the hitboxes are funny. The hitboxes are very funny on them. We got a little bit of a 4-van breakaway. Hyper's just dropped back a smidge, but I think we'll catch up as soon as us three start fighting. As soon as I join in the battle for the lead, I'm pretty sure Hyper will catch up and then also join. Hyper has hit the wall, so may end up being the lead of that next group and bringing the whole pack towards us. It's been more spread out in some regards than I expected. With these, we normally see when you have a van race, we normally see like a big group of vehicles, even on a sort of a track like this, a sensible track like this one. But yeah, we've got again a three vehicle breakaway. And Pega's looking to the outside up here. Probably not going to make it work, especially not if this is going to give us a bump off the corner. In fact, that helped Gliska. Almost helped anyway. That pushed me forward, almost made space for, and they're still fighting side by side. Almost made place for a second position change, but didn't quite get it in the end. I've of course got no speed coming off of the corner, and we're going to get past from a direction. I just don't know which direction. It's like, what line are we going to block? I don't think it's going to matter, because I think this is going to have the momentum to come past here. Oh, and Pegasus to the outside. We are going to go side by side through there. Oh! I guess I wanted to move across, either didn't realise I was still alongside her. It's not going to matter too much, really. We got out of the throttle soon enough. We didn't turn the vehicle. We're just going to weave our way up here. It looks dumb, but it's the only way to get speed when you're on your own. Chorus of noise has begun again. For I don't even know. Oh no! I forgot about the blimp. As I say, for the second lap in a row. Sorry, I was on the real far inside of a 3 wide at that corner, and despite mentioning it last time, it's instinctive to expect the hitbox to be correct. Like, you're instinctively basing where your vehicle's going to go on what you can see, and what you can see you hope is where the hitbox is. So yeah, that is an easy one to get wrong. Oh. Even though, yeah, last lap I was thinking about it, but this lap there was other things to think about, so you just, yeah, instant forget, pretty much. Okay, well, Hyper's not actually really bought the pack. Hyper's just kind of caught back up on their own here. Okay, well, a 4-van battle for the lead is much better than a 10-car battle in terms of expected survival. In terms of spectacle, well, the whole field within a couple of seconds is good. It never really lasts very long, that. This is maybe thinking about having a look up the inside. There's just not going to be any gap there. He's just not going to... Actually, I think they fell off to the inside. So, yeah. That's... I'd say not ideal. A little bit of time lost, but nothing crazy. Now, we are a little too far back, although in the search for a bit of a boost, Mega almost fell off the circuit. I saw the sliding going on from that van. Hyper's going to have the draft, and I have none of it, but not enough time to get side by side. We will try and not carry too much speed on the way in. No, nicely does it, and now we are into the slipstream. Just don't end up in the back of said van. As we start to climb the hill, they're side by side behind us. We might actually be in a really annoying place where we're too close to really get any slipstream. Yep, we are. We're in that horrible place where we're just not getting a draft. Hyper is going to get one. Reckless is going to get a good one from further back. I am not going to smack into the blimp this time. Yes, good news on this one. No blimp-related incidents. We may get an assist. Nope, this is going to... this has got to pick the line which they think is going to work better. It is probably going to be Hyper on that inside. You can get a little bit of curb. Oh dear! Oh, sorry, Hyper. That was out of my control, that one. I am off the circuit as best I can here. Trying to stay out of the way. Yeah, just a little bit too crowded, and we came off the worst for wears in that. I mean, we're on to the final lap. Could this group catch the lead pair? Oh! We got to push into that corner. I'm not sure if Chris wasn't getting a push as well. There was definitely some assistance. Going on in all of that. I don't know if we got time. But we saw that this group was not really making crazy progress when we were in the front pack, so I don't know, falling back to this. I suspect we'll fall into the same, stuck fighting each other a little bit. Not enough time to utilise the catch-up, if you will. We'll do our best, though, fingers crossed. We can, or we'll be consistently 7th. That is also a possibility. I think it was 7th in the last one. Oh, level 8 has a look. Doesn't quite find a gap. Everybody's got the draft going down here, so no one's going to be overtaking. It's kind of just brought everyone close to Liam, not really brought us close to the lead group. We are to the inside of someone here. Not sure who. It's either Blakey or Chris. No, it was Blakey. No, come on, where's the draft? Where is the draft? I feel like we should be close enough to get something off of the back of Chris's. Maybe it's got to be close to being in range. It's just not quite enough. No, Blakey's got back past again. Everyone's busy fighting, trying to find out a little bit of slipstream somewhere. Anywhere would be good. Didn't hit the blimp that time. Got bloody close though. Ewan's going to be really slow on the exit through all of this, I think. Oh, Gleska's pointing the wrong way. There's a side by side up ahead. We're on that really tight line now, and we can get to the curb. We should maybe get past Blakey. Can't do anything about Ewan though here. Chris is fighting with Liam. That's for 2nd place. Impega's going to get victory. Chris is going to run wide. Ewan hits the wall. I hit the wall. We've got a massive run here. We've got a massive run. There was a crash across the line. That was a bit of a sneaky push towards the finish line here. I think we could have got second. I think we might have ended up with a fourth. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We did end up with a fourth, you little bugger. I feel like we could have maybe had second with that. We had just such a good run out of that final corner. Ewan pinged off the wall and cleared the path for me. And yeah, we had a really, really good run. Chris moved across. I think it was Chris anyway. I believe Liam was on the inside. Moved across on that one and gave us a bit of a bump that killed our momentum at the last second. It's fourth. That's surprising recovery. Very, very nearly got the second. Surprising recovery from a little bit of trouble. But yeah, that was good fun. That was a good fun circuit to go racing around. Enjoyed the Penumbras very much. Shame about a little bit of a roll. Some pretty good corners, and yeah, enjoyed that track. Some nice close racing. That though is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and thank you to Lado for building this circuit. That though is going to be it from me. Until next time, a goodbye.